Good morning. This is Leah with Providence Women's Healthcare again. And today this isn't a Tuesday talk. What this is a Wellness Wednesday. And I am sitting here with Mauvely Clark, and she's going to share with us her experience with a proven system that has helped her lose 30 pounds naturally. So thank you for joining us. What I would like you to do is ask questions in the comment section. Go ahead and share this video with your friends and following so they can get in on the news as well. So we're just going to get started here with Mauvely, and she's going to give us all the juicy details, okay? Hey, Mauvely.
Hi, thanks so much, Leah, for having me here today.
This is awesome. I'm very excited about this conversation because I know that you have some juicy, good stuff for us.
Absolutely.
So, well, first, let's tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, again, thank you so much for having me today. It's a privilege to be able to share, my experience and my results with everyone who is interested in just getting healthier and losing weight and feeling fabulous. As Leah says, my name is Mauvely Clark, and I am a mother, a wife, sister, friend. I have two grown children and a wonderful husband, and I am a retired hairstylist of 30 years. I love to travel and decorate, and I just love to share good news, as we're going to be doing on today, about a fabulous system that I have used and had great experience and results with, and just want to share it with you guys.
That's awesome. So go ahead and share with us your experience.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Why you are so passionate about this thing.
Yes, I so am passionate about this wonderful system. First of all, I am going to be 54 years old this year.
You see that? Look at that face! 50! 54!
Yes, and I feel so much better than I did when I was in my 30s, let's just say. Because life, it just throws us a lot of toxins, let's just say, in everything that we do, the air we breathe, the water we drink. And being a hairstylist, as I said, I've been in that business for over 30 years. That's a whole lot of additional toxins and all of the products that we inhale and the fumes and all of that. And so as I was approaching my 50th birthday, I really started to feel the effects of that. Sluggish, not wanting to get out of bed, extra weight, not being able to fall asleep at night. My body was just in a topsy-turvy mode, and because it was being bombarded by toxins. And I started to fret because, I'm usually the kind of girl that likes to jump around, and I'm always doing something. I'm always busy and all over the place. And I was like, holy cow, what's happening to me? And so I decided to try to find a solution. And I started searching, but there were so many things out there. I got completely confused. And I just said, forget this. I'm just going to pray. I'm thinking, is this going to be my new reality? But I still wasn't satisfied. So I went to lunch one day with a friend of mine who was actually used in the system. She was in her 60s, looking great. And although we'd never talked about it, I always admired the way that she was able to just jump around and just, be her fabulous self. So we got onto the topic of, how do you do it? And she shared with me what she was doing. And I was like, what? I was like, okay, can I get some like today?
Yeah.
Right? So obviously we needed to get together. We did ultimately, and she brought a few samples for me. I tasted it. Tastes great, because that's one of the things people usually get concerned about is, how does it taste? Right? And I'm obviously one of those people, and I tasted it. Tastes great. I made my order right away. It arrived at my door within 3 or so days. Started it and haven't looked back since. It has completely changed my life, my health, and it's just one of those things that I believe is just a blessing. And when you receive a blessing, you share it, right?
Absolutely.
That's exactly what I've been doing for the past, I would say, a year or so after I realized what this was. I was like, holy cow, I've got to tell everyone this that I encounter, and then some. And so that's when I decided to sell my hair salon to do this full time. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The benefits are absolutely great. And because of the results that I received, I just want to share it with the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, can you explain to us exactly like how the system works? And you mentioned some of the benefits already, like feeling great, but can you go a little deeper into
Absolutely.
the
Yeah.
benefits?
Well, like I said, it arrived at my doorstep in about 3 days after I ordered it, and it's a system that works together. There are four core parts to it that really helps to normalize the body,
Mm-hmm.
help you to lose weight, help you to gain more energy, sleep better, just really get your body back in alignment. Because again, as we age or we encounter just everyday life, it affects our bodies and our systems. Yes. And it's nutrition and supplements that work again synergistically together. There is a meal replacement that is really high quality, um, undenatured whey protein that helps to not only curb the appetite but feed the body exactly what it needs. And it's amazing because when I first got introduced to it, I thought to myself, this is not going to keep me full. Mm-hmm. But if in fact the ingredients in that meal replacement is just so done right that it really addresses all of your needs, as far as what your nutritional needs are, and it helps to feed your body exactly what it needs to keep you full and give you your nutrients. And so that's part one. Then there, again, we talked about all the toxins that we encounter on a daily basis. And there's a cleansing aspect of it. Now, a lot of people hear the word cleanse and they're like, I don't want to cleanse. I'm going to have to be stuck in the bathroom or stay at home. This is nothing like that. This is an amazing synergistic blend of herbs and natural ingredients that cleanses the body on a cellular level.
Wow.
This is all done by science. Mm-hmm. There are hundreds of scientists on the board here at headquarters, and they really go the extra mile to make sure that this stuff is top of the line.
And you mentioned herbs. That's very important. Herbs, not chemicals. No exactly. GMO herbs. Awesome.
Exactly. All natural products. And so the cleanse is, you can take that on a daily basis, or you can do a deep cleanse where you do some intermittent fasting. But really that component really helps to flush the toxins out of your system and helps to give you really a really good boost of energy. Yeah. The third component is the energy booster. Really, it helps to guard the body against stress and free radicals. Amazing. Because sometimes we're, for example, let's just talk about stress for a bit. You're in traffic and you can't see ahead for miles because it's like, oh my gosh, the Atlanta traffic is just so, and it's every day. And my husband, in fact, keeps this third component at his desk, because he works downtown and he has to encounter this traffic every single day. So, every day that he works. And so he keeps it because he knows he's going to prepare his body for that stress that he's going to encounter on the commute home, to and from. And it really helps to guard your body against stress and free radicals. And again, give you a boost of energy. It helps to help you sleep better at night. And it is actually one of the hallmarks of the company. So, awesome. Yeah, I can't say enough about it.
So can you explain a little bit about free radicals, like what that is?
Free radicals, these are the things that, again, we encounter that attacks our bodies and along with the toxins. Yes. And really go in and interrupt the flow of our natural system. Got you. And so what this does is really helps to guard the body against that. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah. For example, if you were to see a plant coming up out of a concrete walk, you're like, holy cow, why is that plant there? It's, in the midst of the concrete. How does that survive? Yeah. Well, that's because it has adaptogens in it, the same ingredient is in this component, and it really helps to because what's going on there is the plant is adapting to the concrete, if you think about it, and it's able to survive. And so the adaptogens are extracted from the natural plants that the scientists, use, and it's put into this particular component, and it really helps for your body to adapt against stress and free radicals and toxins and all of those things that really go in and try to interrupt the natural flow of our bodies and our systems.
Understood.
Yeah, and so the last component is the vitamins. Now, of course, although we've got a lot of nutrients coming in from all these other components, we don't get everything from our foods, right? And so that's where the vitamins come in, it's like the fish oil and the seeds and all those things. Well, but there's a pack of vitamins that I take every single day that really gives me my additional nutrients that I don't get from my food and such. And there is one particular part of that pack that really helps to reverse, I would say, I wouldn't want to say reverse, I want to say slow down the aging process, because it helps to really protect your telomeres. And if you are a physician out there listening, you know exactly what I mean by telomeres. These are the telltale signs of life and aging. We're born with about 10,000 base units of telomeres, and as we age and our cells divide, they die off. But this component within this vitamin pack really helps to address that and slow down that process. So when I go out, it was just this weekend, my daughter and I were together, and someone says, "Oh, you sisters." She was an Asian lady, and she was so cute. She said, "Oh, you sisters." I said, "Oh no, I'm the mother," but I tell her what to do. So yeah, we get mistaken for sisters all the time. Me being 54, she's going to be turning 30 this year.
That's awesome.
But it really has helped to revitalize my life, my body, my whole, I just love it. I absolutely love it, and I just really want to share it with everyone that I know. And so again, using the system together is important. Using, say, the vitamins, great. Any one of the component is great, but using it as a system will get you the results that you need. In fact, when I started, being sluggish and overweight, I wasn't able to fit my clothes. I was really frustrated. And within the first week, I was able to see a difference. And I started the system around in January of 2014, and within a short period of time, if I could just so share, I went I went from
wow,
that's me from when I started to when I took that picture on my birthday, because I thought I was all that. And
you were, and you still are.
Thank you. And I just wanted to capture that on film so I can have that to share with others, because it's important. You can talk and talk, but where's the proof, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that was me. Very shortly after I started the system, and it has changed my life, my husband's life. My husband has actually shed 65 pounds.
Wow.
65 pounds. Of course, when I first started, I was gung-ho because, the ladies are a little bit more vain, if I can say that. And I was all in, and he kind of, trickled in. But when he realized what it was doing for me, he was like, okay, well, can I try that? And he hasn't looked back since. He's a complete new man. In fact, I have a photograph of him as well.
Let's see that.
This is my hubby.
Wow.
This is my hubby. This is what it's done for him.
Look at that difference.
And he has not looked back since. And so he sings the praises as much as we do, and he completely supports me getting rid of the salon to sharing this with others, because again, it's a game changer.
And you know what I like about it is no chemicals. I just keep going back to that. No chemicals, non-GMO,
no harmful stimulants. It's really phenomenal. The company has been around since 2002, and it is available in like 13 different countries right now. You
don't need shots. You don't need
no shots. It's really food. It's really high quality nutrition.
Food for the soul and the body.
Yes. And for all the people that we've introduced this to, they've just thanked us because it does change your life. It changes your health, and when you have health, I mean your health really is your greatest wealth.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I contemplated canceling our appointment today because I just returned from my brother's memorial service this weekend.
Sorry to hear about
Thank
your
you
loss.
so much. But I thought, you know what? I need to do this because, you know, if I could have impact one person that's listening out there to, you know, take care of your health, I've done my job for today. He was only 62 years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
And
very young.
yeah, very young. And, you know, his health failed him. And on top of that, my father, I'll be 54, so I've exceeded the age that my father passed away at 53.
Wow.
And so that really has impacted me in such a way that, you know, if I were to have found this and not share it with others,
yes,
it just would be an injustice. So I just urge everyone that's listening to just, you know, if not this system, seek out a system or a way to control what you eat or drink, because the foods nowadays are just very, very compromised. We may think we have a plethora of foods and that's available to us, but if you really consider what they're doing to the livestock and to the just the foods that we eat in general, it's amazing, because I found out a lot since I started using this, because I started to dig into what it really takes to be healthy, and it's amazing the things that I found out. So 541 Wellness, that's the number 5, FORONE, wellness.com is where you can go to get more information. And of course, you know, for a free consultation, I do this full time now, and I enjoy just being able to help people customize an order for people, just to get them their goal, you know, to help them to meet their goals. And you can also telephone me at 678-886-7169. Again, 678-886-7169. And again, you know, your health is absolutely your greatest wealth. So, you know, I just encourage all of us to take note.
That's awesome. So I do have a question, like,
Absolutely.
Regarding like postpartum, you know, women coming out of having children. Is this safe for them?
Yes. Now, of course, I always encourage if you're dealing with some kind of a medical issue, always consult your physician. But you know, it's funny how I went to the doctor for my annual the other day, and she was really blown away at my labs. And that's all I'm gonna. That's all I'm gonna say to that. She was extremely impressed with my labs.
That's awesome.
So now there's the nutritional aspect of this. Absolutely, you know, I would recommend it for postpartum, because it's just, again, high quality nutrition that we all need. The children can start as young with the nutritional aspect of this, at least I think they can start around 2 to ingest that. So yeah, it's just high quality foods. But what I do for folks that are interested is I get their story and what their current situation is, and then I'm able to say, you know, I recommend you do this or not do that, because again, we all have things that we're dealing with, and it all depends on what it is. I want folks to be able to get the best results. But to your question, the nutrition part of this, absolutely, you know, good for postpartum or breastfeeding women. Yes.
Awesome. This is wonderful. Well, we have a Facebook group set up just for people who are chiming in Providence, patients, to ask Mauvely any questions, to go in and find out a little bit more by asking questions. I will post the Facebook group in this comment section a little later today, but that is available for everyone. And if you tell us once again where to get more information, share your website.
Absolutely,
again.
Yes. The website is 541 Wellness. That's the number 5, FORONE wellness.com, 541wellness.com. And my phone number is 678-886-7169. Again, 678-886-7169.
Do we have time for a couple of questions?
Absolutely.
Let's see if anyone has questions. I have to get close to this, y'all, because my eyes fail me sometimes. So let's see if we have any questions. Okay, no questions. Also, well, if you have any questions, if you think of anything a little later, we would like for you to just go ahead and share your question in the comments, send us a message, or go to the Facebook group. The Facebook group is actually Providence Wellness, so if you can look for that group. And again, I will share the link to the group a little later on. So, well, let's see, is that a question coming up? Nope. Blessed day. She said, blessed day, everyone.
Yeah. It is a very blessed day.
It is. So, Mama, thank you so much for sharing this awesome information with us. This is just something that I feel we all need somewhere in our lives, or at least to consider it.
Yes, absolutely.
If not a system, just a change.
Absolutely.
So.
And, again, I make myself available to do that, just to even consult with people via phone or email, just to get people more informed as to, the things that I have learned over the years.
Awesome. All right, you guys, we are finishing up another awesome video, and we look forward to sharing more information with you. So stay tuned with Providence Facebook posts, and keep watching and ask questions and stay with us.
Absolutely.
Until next time.
Yes, thank you so much for having me today.
Thanks.